Third trial this time. This time, as how usually Danganronpa 1 and 2 goes with this one, a double kill has appeared this time. I mean, two victims got murdered, unfortunately. Unfortunate, which is Himiko's buds, which is a bit of a rip. Although, Himiko didn't give a shit about Tenko. Well, mostly Angie, not Tenko. Okay, maybe sometimes Tenko, but anywho, who was the killer of these two? We'll have to find out from here. Alright, hello, what is my troopers? What is going on, you guys? This is Orange for Claire here. Welcome back to Danganronpa V3. We previously, in the episode, we explored a bit more of our research labs, all the other explorations, and then we got a student council, which got it very wrong, honestly. To be fair, she deserved it from death. She kinda did deserve it, but Tenko, I felt bad. But they got double killed during the investigation, which is crazy. And today, we're gonna solve this trial yet again. It's gonna be pain, but you know what? We'll have to go with it from here. So yeah, with that said, I guess we might as well get this shit on the road, so. There we go.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now, smiles, everyone! It's showtime! Let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I'm going to be much help this time. Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
Next time, spend less time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman!
It's not his fault, it's just like the culprit. I mean, the cloak, whatever it is. What? Hello, Tidalino, welcome to the stream, man. How's it been, man?
Shut up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you two weirdos.
Who killed Angie and Tenko?
Do not let your emotions hasten your judgment. There may be two killers.
So, our other culprit might not be one of us here.
What do you mean?
The transfer student. Maybe our resurrected transfer student dragged Angie and Tenko into the grave.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
Yeah, Kaito does not like cloak from here.
Say something, Shuichi. It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
I'll be doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks so much for asking, man. Is it even possible for a revived course to be the culprit? Well, in the interest of being I should clear things up here. Might as well get this out of the way, because this shit would have been a mess. Let's be for real.
This crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to life and killed two of our classmates.
No! So, ritual did work? That's wrong!
True whisper voice right there. I hate it when it happens. Okay.
I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded. According to the Necronomicon Monokuma showed us, you have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual. If would have been gone.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
Then, going to think Rantaro probably not culprit.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Well, duh. There's no way a dead person could resurrect.
Now hold on a second. I can't let that comment stand. Sure, everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life. But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy, as long as you use the Necronomicon.
What are you talking about? There's no way that's possible.
But it's true. I never lie about motives.
Daddy said so he can't be wrong. Raising the dead is totally possible.
Man, I can't believe you guys wasted such a perfectly good motive. You should have let me use it to bring Monodum back to life.
Monodum is still alive, though.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't waste the resurrection on Monodum's corpse.
Oh? So resurrecting the dead was actually possible this whole time?
There's no way it's possible.
There's no way that could happen, idiots. Monokuma is trying to confuse us. Let's hurry up and find out who the Blackened is.
If our transfer student isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
Who did it?
Step aside, Half Pint. I'll handle this. I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Kyo murdered Angie.
You know, Mew predicted is pretty good, actually. Mew's prediction.
Why?
Don't play dumb with me, creep show. I already know what happened.
Oh, Mew actually got this correct, though, actually. I'm not gonna lie, he actually got it correct.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab. Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm.
Jail.
You went to the classroom, broke in.
Oh,
That's wrong.
okay, I guess that worked. Alright then.
No, Kyo would not have been able to enter Angie's lab. Isn't that right, Tsurugi?
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself up in her research lab, she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
And Kyo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the door for him.
Kyo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
I had no desire to kill her in the first place.
So whoever killed Angie must have been one of the student council members, yeah?
I was doing a bit to lead you to the right answer. Can't believe you actually got it.
Oh, how clever.
You can just ignore her, Gonta.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Sumugi, and Himiko.
Well, it can't be Himiko. She was besties with Angie. I trust their friendship. You guys do too, right?
Yeah, of course.
Can we trust their friendship so readily?
Obviously. Let's believe in them.
That trims our list of suspects down to 3. Gonta, Sumugi, and Kibo.
Yep. The culprit is one of those 3 people.
You mean one of those 2 people? Because a robot ain't people, Jack.
I will let that remark slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too hasty?
Whatevs. The culprit should confess already. Gonta, Keyboy, or Sumugi. Well,
No, not Gonta. Gonta would never kill Angie.
Yeah, Gonta's a gentleman. You shouldn't suspect either of us.
Hey, stick up for me too.
definitely not hurt anyone. Torture Gota if you don't believe.
Torture might be a bit too far, but Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
I like you can do it.
And I'm not the culprit either. Jeez.
I like how you can do it with 3 controllers.
I'm not the
We're
culprit.
not the culprits.
Oh, it stops after there. Oh. I like it when it's like that. It's pretty cool. Ooh, it's time.
Surely there must be suspects outside the
I'll
student
be
council.
student council.
Oh, there we go.
That's utterly impossible.
For last night.
A dead chick can't be the culprit.
Only student councilmen had access. No robots told
Damn
people
it.
lies.
Definitely not me.
Is that a robophobic remark?
I'm from freaking Kibo just. I like how Kibo just freaked out at Kiki with the roll call
Other
remark there.
possibilities.
It's just funny.
Surely there must be suspects
Gentlemen,
outside the
not
student
betray
council.
student council.
Come on.
Utterly impossible.
A dead
Oh.
chick can't be the culprit.
Okay, I just like criticizing one for that Kibo thing.
Only student councilmen.
I heard it.
Okay, there we go. Everyone looks like Kibo. That Kibo real quote remark, yeah, from Kibo right now, I'll be honest.
No, it wasn't just student council members that could have opened that lab door.
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi? Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab.
Right? I was referring to Kyo. He couldn't have done it, but you could have. Because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
Oh, that happened? I totally forgot.
So you're going to pretend you don't remember, huh?
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember. Yeah, I did it. I killed Angie.
That's not.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham! Killed Angie. The culprit was me, all along.
What?
What did he say? Is this some kind of joke?
Nah, no joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins. I feel so much better. Whew!
He's obviously putting a cap.
Wait, so Kokichi really is culprit?
That's a cap right there, honestly.
No, he's lying. I think. Maybe?
He's lying. I'm certain of it.
No, definitely not a lie. I killed Angie. Shouldn't you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
Then let me ask you, culprit, how do you lock the room?
Huh? It's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the outside.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Huh? What doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking it?
Maybe, but that's not how the culprit locked the room. They used a different method.
What different method? Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
There were 2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was.
That close expression near you. Oh, that's not what to say there.
That's it.
The back door. That's how they made this a locked room mystery.
The back door had a sliding lock, yes? How was it locked from the outside?
The culprit used a certain tool.
The tool that the culprit used to lock the sliding block room from outside. Oh! Wait, before we let's find the Monokuma. Oh, I see it, hold on. There we go. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was some kind of hang-up given. I didn't expect it to be this early, to be honest.
The gold leaf katana that was stabbed in Kaede's effigy. The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding lock to lock the door.
So the gold leaf is on the sliding lock
Because when the katana hit the lock, some of the gold leaf rubbed off on it. The gold leaf on that katana did peel rather easily.
That evidence rings a bell. Specifically, a school bell.
This is basically a chapter 1 reference right there. Well, I mean, Danganronpa 1 reference. If you guys played Danganronpa 1, you get that reference from there for the first one from Chroma. So, I mean,
Are you talking about a different school? What school was it?
Now, that doesn't matter anymore. Let's not dwell on the past.
Ooh, the gold leaf landed on the sliding lock when the katana touched it. So that means the culprit used the katana to move the sliding lock, right? But wait, how did they move it with the katana? And from outside Angie's lab?
The clue that might give us the answer is the layout of the area itself. It was an odd setup after all. The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigies hung upside down.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
No. Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
a different purpose. What could that have been? Culprit somehow used the setup to lock the room. In that case, I need to know the reason behind every step of that setup. If I do that, the way that the culprit locked the room should be clear. Taxi! Alright, get a taxi, boys. Alright, get in, guys. We're going to take the taxi. At least we don't have to do that. Monokuma hunts at least, so... At least that was the last hit of Monokuma, thank god. So, we're pretty sure we're on the clear. Alright. What? There you go. Alright. Alright, easy dubs, easy dubs. I know the answers to all these, so it's basically easy. Vroom vroom? Yes, vroom. Yes, the vroom vroom. Yeah, it's going. It's going. Alright, so effective. Alright, come on, you got this. Oh shit, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, it's fine, we still got it. Well, that was actually close. I would have lost a bit of time right there. Okay. Okay, okay. Come on, right. I missed one, that's... I rip, I missed one, it's fine. Oh, I had them. Oh, there was more, to be honest. Like, no bullshit. Oh, you bitch. What kind of bozo put the camouflage in the car there? Like, bro, for real? Like, you for real, man? This game? Like, for real? Come on, man. That's fucked up shit. There we go. I got it, at least.
It connects! That's it.
Okay.
The reason the culprit stuck the katana into the effigy was so that it would hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun.
Effigy spun?
That's right. If you spun the effigy, the rope it was hanging from would twist. Then, if you let it go, the rope would unwind and the effigy would spin the other way. And of course, the katana would spin with it. I see. So the culprit used the katana's counterspin to push the lock into place? The culprit simply needed to spin the effigy's rope and then swiftly leave. This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock. And thus was the back door of an empty classroom locked from the inside. Yes, that's how Angie's lab was locked. By using the effigy with a katana.
A plan born from the heart of a sword traveling through the air to intercept us. But couldn't have moved the slide box in time?
The sliding lock was pretty loose, a little push to move it. As long as the spin katana hit the lock, it would have slid into position.
Even if the culprit failed the first couple times, he could keep trying until it locked.
Which is why the culprit chose to strike at nighttime as to avoid detection.
Yes, since the student council prohibited anyone from walking around at nighttime. Are you saying it was the council's fault? I didn't say that.
In any case, the culprit probably used the murder weapon for this trick. It had to have been the light ring that hit the sliding lock from the effigy.
The culprit couldn't find a blade long enough in my lab, so they settled for the katana.
The other effigies were only hung up so we'd think it was some kind of ceremony. That way, you wouldn't notice the lock trick.
Right. Kokichi did say earlier that he could have picked the lock closed.
I don't want to completely ignore that possibility. But I can't imagine the culprit would have done all this just for a distraction. If that's the case, then Kokichi's confession earlier was actually...
Seriously? You fucking lied again?
I told you he lied.
Cough it up, Kokichi!
Man, you guys got me. Okay, I'm not the culprit.
You're telling the truth this time, right?
I want to say I'm lying, but I'm not.
Why did you say you were the culprit?
I wanted to lure the culprit out. If I claimed to be the culprit, then the real culprit would agree as well. You get me? And if they pressured me to confess, then that would have looked mighty suspicious. Sheesh. Darn it. It didn't go my way because Shuichi butted into my plan.
Not my fault you were lying.
You and your fucking lies. Go sit in the corner and play with yourself.
Oh shit, yo.
Okay, I'll start right now.
All right. So, who's the asshole who set up this locked room mystery?
You, I can't hold it up anymore.
What's the matter? You going soft on me now?
Who made the locked room mystery doesn't matter since anyone could have done it. Don't you even understand something as basic as that, you filthy cum dumpster?
No! Oh, no!
Finally! Someone finally called me a cum dumpster!
Yo, who voices that impression? Give them a damn raise, man! Give this person a raise, whoever voices me.
What should we talk about now?
Oh my god. Dumb dumpster, bro. Oh, that was so good. That's so good. That's one of the best. That's why I waited for this moment to happen, honestly. Been waiting for that, honestly. Okay. Moving on.
We must focus not on the locked room, but on who entered Angie's lab. Only one of the student council members or Kokichi could have gained entry. Therefore, the culprit must be among their number.
That leaves us with 4 suspects. Tsumugi, Gonta, Kibo, and Kokichi.
Don't forget Himiko. She's also a part of the student council. Doesn't matter if she was besties with Angie, she's still a suspect.
That contradicts what you said earlier, which I can prove using my recording function.
It's fine. It's just a waste of time. Me? A suspect?
Never kill Angie!
So, calling all suspects, what should we discuss next? I want to hear everyone's opinion. What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list?
Why are you trying to lead the debate? You're a suspect too.
Silence, outsider. Only the suspect rangers are allowed to speak.
Suspect rangers?
I agree. Those under suspicion should explain themselves thoroughly.
We might catch them with their pants down.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, literally.
Anyway, I want to ask the suspect rangers. What should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list? Well, guys, I want to hear what you think.
That's sort of a difficult question, you know?
Gonta not smart enough to know answer to that.
Yes, it is difficult to formulate a logical response to that question.
Not articulate with words, huh? Don't you guys want to prove your innocence?
They don't trust you one bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Why did Tanko have to die? I want to know what happened to Angie too, but can we talk about Tanko's case now and not just Angie?
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
What do you mean?
The 2 victims could have been killed by 2 separate murderers, you know. So we need to find the first blackened responsible for the first victim. Gotta figure out who killed Angie. Until we solve Angie's case, Tenko's case is meaningless. Would you suggest that to waste our time?
It's not meaningless!
Himiko?
Tanko's death was meaningless? How dare you! Poor Tanko! How could you do this to her? Himiko.
Himiko, stop it with your crappy lies.
Lies?
Everything you said is total BS. You didn't give 2 shits about Tenko when she was alive. But now you're like, oh no,
realize that now. Our only option is to face her death head on.
Face her death?
Himiko, I understand what you're going through. So I'm gonna help you out. Let's work together to find the truth. I'm not gonna let anyone say her death didn't matter.
Kaito. Alright. I'll put a silencing curse on whoever calls Tango's death meaningless. The name of the curse is Death Curse. I suppose being dead would silence someone pretty good.
Listen up! All you guys are gonna help out too. Abandoning someone who died and only thinking about your own survival. That's just as bad as a hit and run. I won't forgive something so messed up.
Tango was our friend. Gonta wanna know why she died too.
So unnecessary. We're getting sidetracked here.
No, even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko died. If we don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together. Not now, not ever. Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's death. Not just to survive this trial, but so we can keep going and live on.
Wait, so
Finally, you noticed. Jeez, you're so slow.
Huh? Did Koki...
Don't listen to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were two different culprits yet.
oh, I did not meant to skip that. My bad. My bad.
Let us talk about Tenko's case then. Perhaps that will provide us a clue.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I don't mind going over Tenko's case. But that was a rough change of topic. Was that intentional?
So what do we talk about first?
For now, let's see if we can narrow down the list of suspects.
Sandcrouch probably got killed during the seance, so everyone there's suspicious. Sandcrouch!
People attend this percentage, that's probably.
That's it!
I was like, hold on, was this the right answer?
It was me, Kyo, Himiko, and Kokichi.
So those four are the culprits!
Oh, Himiko's still culprit?
Well, that's probably just a coinkydink. The most suspicious out of the four is really Kia. He suggested the whole seance idea.
True, I may have suggested it, but I explained the procedure beforehand, yes. If we all knew of it before the murder, then we are all equally suspicious.
Well, I suppose, but
In addition, the seance wasn't entirely in my control either. I was not the one who selected the room we performed it in. It was Himiko.
Oh, right.
Also, we should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in the seance. The empty room had a point of entry from outside, you see.
Point of entry from outside? What are you referring to? First time, it must be the hole in the corner, right?
I was wrong!
Okay. There's supposed to be a hole in the corner. What are you talking about? Hold on, I gotta figure this out.
I was wrong!
Oh, come on! I hate this. Oh.
I was wrong!
dead if this is gonna happen. Wait. I cannot do this. This is bad. This is really bad. I can I like there. Fucking god damn it.
You're talking about under the floor, right?
Huh? Under the floor?
Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor a person can move through. There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
If the culprit used the hole, they could have entered and exited the seance room.
If we consider that possibility, then there is another suspect.
Another suspect? Who?
It's appearing before me. Oh, I can see it clearly. The true identity of Tenko's killer.
Okay, that's happened. What's gonna happen? We've got two of them at least, so.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
It's black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a
No problem.
That's wrong!
Hey, that ain't gonna happen right there, Chief, if I were you.
I don't think the culprit could have used a light from under the floor. There was a hole in the corner of the room. If a light were used, it would have leaked through and we would have seen it.
But when you did the seance, the room was definitely pitch black.
So a light was not shined under the floor, which means you cannot claim I am the culprit.
Geez, here I thought this would be the case where the murder could only be done by a robot.
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot. My status as a robot does not mean I am capable of performing superhuman feats. My vision is somewhat poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
All right, you made your point. God, now I feel sort of bad for you.
I neither want nor need your pity.
Enough with the flashlight! It's way too bright!
It would have been difficult to move around under the floor in that pitch black darkness. Maybe the floor and the hole have nothing to do with this case.
Then why was floorboard under Tenko lined up funny? Go to think that was so culprit could stab Tenko from under floor.
Ooh, nice observation, Gonta. Are you finally getting used to the class trials?
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Don't say it like that. You're better off not being used to this kind of stuff.
Maybe they marked Tenko with glowing paint and looked for that.
That's a version, that's a V2 familiar reference right there from Danganronpa V2.
That'd let the culprit find her. Then they could stab her through the floorboards. Boy, that sounds really familiar too.
Yep,
But I'm
yep,
just
there you
gonna
go.
ignore it.
Danganronpa V2, where the murder of the Togami, Big B Togami, man, Big B Togami, I missed that ass.
Her corpse didn't have any trace of glowing paint, though.
Oh, yeah. So then why was that floorboard loose?
The loose floorboard was the one under Tenko, right? If the culprit used it while she was still alive, she'd totally notice.
Who fucking cares? Fussing over that won't get us closer to the culprit!
We shouldn't dismiss this line of inquiry, however. Instead of butting our heads against this, how about we concentrate on another issue?
What other issue?
Perhaps first, we should figure out how and when exactly Tenko was killed.
When? So not during seance?
Tango was in the metal cage for the whole seance, wasn't she? How could someone have gotten to her there?
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal cage. That's not possible. She was alive at that point. Yes, she was unmistakably alive when the seance began.
That was right before we blew out the candles. But when the light came back...
The floorboard was removed at that point, so it's likely she was already dead then.
So she was killed when the room was dark?
But she was inside cage, right? You're going to think it impossible to kill her then.
If she wasn't killed when the room was dark, it was a different time.
A different time.
How the fuck should I know? You figure it out, shitheads. Huh? Since Gonta said it was impossible, I'm proposing an alternate theory. Now hurry up and think! If you want to make my golden brain tingle, start circle jerking your lipstick brains!
Okay, I don't know. Okay, Mio got so fucking on it right now. Oh shit, oh
When
shit.
Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time. She was dead when the cage was lifted.
What about moment cage was lifted?
So, thank God it's open. Okay.
No, it wasn't possible to kill her the moment the cage was lifted. Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on it. That cloth was removed before the cage was lifted. If Tenko was stabbed then, there wouldn't be blood on the cloth.
But how could my golden brain be wrong when it felt so right?
The only possibility is that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I got your remodel right here!
Oh, she's running this shit.
No, it's still wrong to think that Tenko was killed during the seance.
What?
I'm gonna prove it right now. My golden brain is gonna go all out!
Oh, she's definitely running that back. Hold on. He was definitely running this shit back for him. Oh, hey. That's easy. That was easy.
Tenko died after the seance. It happened when the sheet was lifted. That was the moment the culprit chose to stab the fuck out of Tenko through the cage. They stepped the thin blade through gaps and that clean white sheet got stained blood red.
But the weapon was a sickle.
I got it somehow faster than I expected. I don't know how.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
I'll cut for your words.
That was it. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Wait just a minute. Tenko wasn't sitting down inside the cage. She was bent over with her forehead against the marker stone. And the cage itself was about 3 feet tall. The sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko while she was in that position.
Then I messed up again? How could this happen? I am so embarrassed.
No worries, Mew. Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human race.
Hey, son.
Yeah, no worries.
How embarrassing!
Damn, that's real fucked up.
If Shuichi is right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed through the
been killed during the seance since she was in the cage, right?
If she was killed then, the cloth over the cage would have been pierced.
Not during the seance or from below the floor. Then it's impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, for a living person. What if Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
What are you talking about? That's not possible.
We don't know that. Some things are impossible for a human, but not for a spirit.
Don't say stupid stuff like that. Screw spirits.
Stop that now.
Angie's spirit killed Tango? But why?
Himiko?
Why would Angie's spirit kill Tango?
What if Tenko killed Angie, and then Angie's spirit came back for revenge?
Like I said, that's impossible. Spirits can't be culprits.
Then explain how the culprit killed Tenko under these impossible circumstances.
Well,
See, you can't explain, can you? Only a spirit could have done that.
wait, I know. What if the culprit was hiding inside the cage? If they were in there, they could have stabbed Tenko during the seance.
No. If there was someone else in the cage, we would have
I
noticed.
agree with Kaito. The culprit could have been inside the cage.
I'm sorry, you do?
Nonsense. There was no space in the cage for the culprit to hide.
Maybe the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
What?
Also, the culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time. I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
That they? She's referring to... Fucking Mio, though. It's her.
I believe Maki is referring to Tenko herself.
What did you say? Are you saying Tango is the culprit?
She committed suicide.
Suicide?
If she committed suicide, it would explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out. She volunteered to be in the cage and then stabbed herself during the seance. It wouldn't matter how dark the room was.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right? If Tango had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
Oh my god. You actually said something smart.
The way Kokichi says is like... Oh my god! That was actually up.
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed. After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me. There's no reason for Tango to commit suicide.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier. You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Yeah?
Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right? Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity. Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore, so she decided to end her own life.
What?
But if she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance?
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
Really? Why?
There could only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
Take us down?
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial. So she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her. Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
Jeez, you're such a naive dude.
Naive?
We're all just people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some secrets. What matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking. That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself. If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them. That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to believe in her. Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to disagree. No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
Whether or not I mean it, I can't think Twinkle anymore. But I want to believe in her. She wouldn't commit suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down. That's what I want to believe.
Me too. Gonta no can believe Tenko commits suicide.
Tenko did commit suicide. That would answer all of our questions.
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
Proper reason.
All right, I'll give you a reason.
Is there a reason?
Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki? If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you want. But for now, I need you to trust in my detective work.
I don't believe Tenko would kill herself because of what she said. Who said, you guys asked her. But now she had a sudden change of heart. Just because we don't know how she was just killed doesn't mean that it was suicide. We shouldn't be satisfied with that. If we keep thinking, we'll find the truth. That means we have to believe in Tenko. I'll make them all believe. Sure, I'm sure of it. We gotta go with Tenko's last moments from there.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person. And if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance. She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of us.
Lie.
I only feel the truth.
Lie about this.
Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor. Because she died instantly. Instantly? I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Maki.
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail. Tenko died instantly. As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly. There's no doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
Thank you, Maki.
How could you forget that, Maki Roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
It's okay, Kaito, really. determine how she was killed.
No, there must have been a way. We're gonna figure it out.
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance? If you know something, please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery.
Not a bad idea. We should remember what happened at the scene ends. Let me try to remember. I'm sure there's something. Need some kind of clue that would help me solve this mystery. Because there's a sound during the scene ends.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed. How utterly strange.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something fall.
I agree.
Look. I want to go for those invisible ults right there.
Himiko, you think that something fell because of that sound you heard, right?
It sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard. Could have fallen down.
Fallen down? There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Am I wrong? I thought something fell, but
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
A loud sound, like something hit the floorboards. Maybe the sound has something to do with other things that happened in the dark. That can only mean one thing. I'm gonna lose a floorboard or something. Hold on.
This is it!
There we go.
I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with that sound. That floorboard came loose at some point during the seance, right?
does a floorboard have made such a loud sound though?
It was the sound of an intense impact.
If the impact was that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
It is true. There would have to be a strong impact to make this sound. But what was it? What could it possibly be?
All right, then, let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together now.
Alright.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard. That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound. Maybe the wooden statue fell over. But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hid under floor. Then stood up with such might.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
I agree.
Easy. Not a problem there.
Kokichi is right. The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
The floorboards fit perfect. Going to make sure first time we go to empty room.
When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation, one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off. After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that?
What did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the crosspiece?
What did he stand to gain? That's the question. To solve this case, I need to think carefully about the cross piece and the floorboard. Tenko's body was at one end of the loose floorboard, and the cross piece that had been cut was on the other end of the floorboard. The unsupported part was outside the cage, so it could have been stomped on. Only one of the cross pieces was cut, the other two were intact. One of them was right under Tenko, and the other one was in the center right, about where the edge of the cage was. What was the culprit intending to achieve by stomping on the floorboard? Nah, you can just skip it. I was about to say, not this shit. Where's that at? Saw that T right there. Hold up. There we go. Ooh, there we go.
That's right. The floorboard might be used as a seesaw. The crosspiece at one end of the floorboard had been cut off. The other two crosspieces holding up that board were close to the cage. Meaning, if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no crosspiece, the next crosspiece would act as a hook to turn the floorboard into a lever. A lever capable of lifting up Tenko's entire body.
Her whole body lifted up.
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, all right. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
They couldn't have killed Tenko like that. Unless they used the sickle.
That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a sickle.
How?
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick, the placement of the sickle is the most important factor.
Floorboard seesaw. The cage and the blood on the white mat. What conclusion can I draw from this? Only one piece that sickle could have been the consummate evidence. Because it was on top of the cage, that's why.
That's it!
There we go.
The sickle was at the top of the iron cage, with the blade facing down. The reason we didn't see it was because of the fabric covering the cage. Also, the wooden statue kept the blade in place. It's true that the sickle's handle was thick, which made the statue wobble. But the statue's weight kept it from falling over. Once everything was in place, if you stepped hard enough on the seesaw, Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage. She was bent over, meaning the sickle's blade would have connected with her neck.
The 6-inch sickle blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in her crouch position. But with the floorboard acting as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length.
Bringing the victim to the sickle rather than bringing the sickle to the victim. That's definitely an unorthodox idea.
It's crazy, but it would explain how Tenko got stabbed while she was in the cage.
legit made that up, honestly.
The craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know? They can't get away with murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box. Kudos, culprit! You did a great job keeping me entertained.
Well played, Himiko.
Yeah?
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the seesaw homicide.
Why her?
Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan.
The only one? Why's that?
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
By cutting the crosspiece beneath the floorboard, you mean?
Then the culprit would need to lure their victim into the prepared room. That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who chose the site for the seance!
She likely found out about my plans for the seance somehow.
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
Our culprit, Himiko, prepared her seesaw trap ahead of time. Then she waited for me to host the seance and suggested the middle room. She led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it. Then she killed Tenko, all according to plan.
That's a lie, right? Himiko did such a thing?
In the end, Himiko, who Tenko cherished and loved, tragically killed her.
Wait! We don't know that, right? He's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko, right?
Tinko? I killed Tinko?
Himiko?
What's wrong, Himiko?
Is it true that using the middle room was Himiko's idea? But does that mean that Himiko really killed Tenko? Something like that really happened? Something so cruel. Oh my god, I haven't made the halfway mark in an hour already. What? It usually takes like a lot more longer as I expected, but I guess not. Oh, thank God. Oh yeah, hope everyone's having a nice Thursday. Alright, all that said. Or Monokuma Theater.
Well now.
Yeah, how come Monokuma's like old sprites from 1 and 2 is appearing right there in V3 but not in this?
It's okay.
Absolutely right! Hey, all right!
Islands of Rotterdam.
This is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost.
I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too scary!
Logic does not compute.
Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anyone.
You know what else is scary? Sweet buns. Yep, tasty, tasty sweet buns.
Answer us, Himiko. You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
Well, Donkey Lips, did you kill that twat?
Wait, must be some mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
Then she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Are you even listening?
No, I'm not listening.
Wait, what?
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired. Angie died. Tenko died. Why did I have to survive? And now, you're all saying I killed them? I just don't care anymore.
Himiko.
Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
That's not the problem.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
Himiko, don't give up.
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial! Shut up. I told you, I'm too tired. It's all just big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
What are you talking about? You give up here.
You needn't worry. Himiko was the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tenko! Himiko, not that kind of person. Gota can tell by Himiko's face.
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of handling a complicated crime.
I also think Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities.
That does seem like rather a pointless quest.
No, it's not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth. So don't give up, Himiko.
Himiko, I know how you feel. I felt the same way after Kaede died. But you can't give up. We survived. You can't give up. For the sake of everyone who died. I know Himiko's gone for this shit.
Performing seance in that room was Himiko's decision.
What if someone steered her into making that room?
Of the three empty rooms, I just know because you laid your trap there.
I skipped one of the last.
Other rooms may be trapped too.
I agree.
You got the one with the phone.
It's just like Gota said. Each room was the same. They were all trapped.
What? Is that true?
Kokichi will tell you.
This motherfucker.
He's way too careless. Wait, what are you talking about?
Oh, come on, Kokichi.
While you were in the room next to the crime scene, you found a loose floorboard, right?
Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
Hold on! There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
So the culprit prepared a trap in all three empty rooms, not just the middle one.
That's Himiko, right?
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you?
Alright, Suichi, bring it in, man.
Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right? If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory. We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead. This trial, it's not just for our lives, it's for everyone who's died as well. That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on.
Suichi! There you go, Suichi. Whip up the speech, Suichi. That's my man.
Right. Yeah, that's right. If I gave it here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
That's right. So let's do our best.
Alright, I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore. I won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive.
Do not say everyone. After all, the Blackened is still among us.
Shut up, Kibo.
Hey, there you go. Killing the mood like usual. But damn, well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect from my soul, bro.
This game's always so interesting. Always so interesting, man. Yeah, Danganronpas always have their interesting ways in this game. I'll be real there.
Well, anyway, do you think the Blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
What are you talking about?
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Ah, that is a good point.
It must have been barrier magic. Well, that's one possibility. But I think it might have been something else.
Why did no one step on the floorboard until it was used for the murder? Well, that's it. It must be the reason. Jesus, 30 FPS, man. I hate this.
This is it!
Man, 30 FPS, man. Holy shit.
It's because of the magic circle at the scene of the crime. Before we began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle. The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trick.
That was part of the culprit's plans, too?
Oh yeah, that's right. If that's the case, then the culprit... There's no doubt in my mind, they're the ones who killed Tenko. Only one person had the opportunity and the motive. Mew's perfect guess there.
It has to be you!
Perfect Mew guess.
Kyo. Was it you?
Whatever are you talking about?
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Kyo? Why do you suspect me?
Because you were the one who drew the magic circle. The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick. But that's not all it was for. In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined. And those variables were defined by using the magic circle. In short, the circle itself was the most important tool in this murder. person who drew the magic circle has to be the culprit.
Well, Kyo,
Answer already! Did you do it?
What is so funny? I was just thinking. So this is how each blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
What? An intriguing experience?
But if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes? So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
I see. That is a problem.
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
how can you be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question first.
Culprit stepped on the exact floorboard, even in the darkness. How? How did they move around in total darkness? In a room that dark, it's hard to imagine a culprit found on the right board. Although even after I put out the candle, I could move along the wall with my hand.
Wait a minute. Maybe.
Did you figure it out?
That's it! The culprit didn't even have the sea at all. They used... torch.
That's it.
They used the torch, man.
The culprit used touch. They didn't see. They felt.
That way they could get around in the dark, like how I got to the candle.
Wasn't Seesaw in the middle of the room? Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
So they probably used something besides the wall to move them, right? Were there any other markers within range?
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
No, I'm sure there was some. A landmark that could have been used to determine what the floorboard was. It must have been a scene. I know it. I thought I was gonna crash again. Ah, damn it, got away. Wait, hold up. I'm stupid, Here we go.
I see now.
Here we go, I kind of fucked that up, but it's alright, I got it. That's alright, I got it.
That's it. The magic circle. They used the magic circle. Remember? The magic circle was drawn with salt. The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark. I see. So Kyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use it as a guide.
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it is so wrong. Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like?
Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room.
So what?
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes? The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it, yes?
You're talking about the magic circle in the document. That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
Which is it? Is there any way to check? Not anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on.
I see. Another piece of the puzzle. Drawing a circle would solve all, but guaranteed it would be temporary. Investigating itself would have gotten rid of the evidence. Clever.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
What a pain. We don't have any way to check it now.
Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention, please?
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
Hey, may I have your attention?
Hebo!
I said cut that out! It's too bright!
I apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
About what?
I had Neo add another function to my body, in addition to the flashlight.
No way! Did you really? Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that purpose!
Please, let me use it. With it, I might be able to save everyone.
Oh shit, here we go.
Alright, so... what is this?
It's an image recording function.
Image recording?
Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory. I'll give it a try. Ready? Floor of the empty room is clearly visible. Go on, take the picture and see for yourself.
Okay, got it.
Oh, Kibo was a big use. I recently took paper from Kibo's mouth. Although he is a robot, so I made it make sense. So this is the magic circle used for the scenes.
Well, Shuichi, do you notice anything?
Notice anything? There we go.
This helped a lot, Kibo. Without you, I never would have seen through Kyo's lie.
My lie.
You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document. But that's a lie, isn't it? The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners, which means that you would be able to find the floorboard from anywhere in the room.
So it was different from the document after all.
All because Himiko noticed. And because of Kibo, too.
Hey, where's my things? I'm the one who installed that function in the Kibo.
Hey, yeah, what was it you were saying about its purpose?
Oh no, this is gonna be interesting.
Oh, to be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health. Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turds.
What is that?
Your what? Why? Shit is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria quality. Plus, taking a satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty, so...
Oh god.
See? You're all grossed out! This is why I didn't want to tell you about my plan! Quit talking about your poop, no one cares!
Yeah, Nekomaru's gonna be triggered from that shit, honestly.
Kyo, you killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
So, Kyo, if you have any objections, you can...
Your deductions are fiction.
Oh, he's fighting. He's still in it.
Well, since you've given me the option, I will most certainly object. To be honest, it's unimportant, but it may be an amusing diversion.
Unimportant?
Now I shall bear witness to your abilities, Shuichi. Do entertain me.
Ooh, looks like another one.
If you are going to claim I am the culprit, then what of the murder weapon? It was set up in the
There you go.
True, we could have placed the sickle there, but we could not have removed it later. Because we weren't the ones who lifted the cage. That was Himiko.
The only person who could have collected the sickle was Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle.
What?
I'll cut through your words!
There's gonna be another debate storm coming in.
The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterward is Kyo. That was done by covering the cage with a white cloth. Could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth. And retrieved it afterward when you removed the cloth. Then, while everyone was distracted, you discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor.
Wonderful! That's exactly correct.
What?
It's correct. Then why don't you give up already?
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now. Alas.
Oh, it was you? You killed Tenko?
Let me guess. You'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much. Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma. But unfortunately for you, that won't happen. Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
What you talking about, Kyo?
You still don't understand? I killed Tenko, that is the truth. But it is meaningless in this class trial.
You mean Monokuma's extra rule, right?
You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie. For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue. Because the blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
Trivial issue? No, that's gotta be a lie. Probably killed Angie too.
That is simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
How could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
We figured that out. No one else could have done it besides you. You're the one who killed Tenko. You gotta be the one who killed Angie.
I understand how you feel, Himiko, but maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly. There is a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling the truth.
So you understand how she feels. I see. Wait, robots can understand human feelings?
Of course I understand. I work really hard to understand.
Hey, why are you getting all worked up, Kibo? Chill, dude.
That's enough! It's voting time! I'm gonna vote for him!
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Isn't Kyo culprit?
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes? How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer? Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
You're lying! You killed Tenko and Angie!
Now hold on. Jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
Mm-hmm. We should talk it out more. This case might have juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
That's to that. Any way you look at this case, Kyo is obviously the culprit.
Yeah, there's sort of no other way to look at it.
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
The culprit's one of you.
Well, Kyo confessed to killing Tenko, but intends he didn't kill Angie. Won't forgive Kyo for what he did, but we can't vote until we know the facts. I have to pin down the evidence and convince everyone. Alright, we gotta load. Wait for this ship to load. Alright, time for the first debate scrum of the day. Like, it's interesting, like, the more gang, basically the small meta gang. Like, chapter 1 and 2 used to be the big one, big group. Now it's empty as shit. Alright, here we go.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie.
Kyo! We don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her.
I got this! But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened? Kokichi!
Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
I got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Here we go. Yeah, it's great to get every time now in the first to later on there's this the group gets smaller. 4 from 4 starting off.
It would be a mistake to vote before we've completely solved Angie's murder. And there's still the mystery of Tenko's murder.
Mystery? What kind of mystery?
Well, Kyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the clues found at Tenko's crime scene. I believe it might even have something to do with Angie's murder.
Yes, the outlying piece of evidence at Tenko's murder scene. Hold on, drive left.
The blood stain found under the floor. Maki and I found it during the investigation. It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit stomped on.
Is that Tenko's blood?
That bloodstain was too far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers.
Also, the bloodstain was already dry when we found it. But the blood from Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet.
That's weird. Why was that bloodstain the only dry one?
Bloodstain on the board was dry because it happened before this night.
That's it!
Before that scene extinguishing happened.
The bloodstain wasn't from Tenko's murder. It was there before we started the seance.
Or the seance?
That should make it clear whose blood it was. Bloodstain from before. And
That's it! That bloodstain wasn't Tenko's. It was Angie's.
Why was blood from Angie at the scene of Tenko's murder?
Yeah, wasn't Angie killed in her research lab?
Just because we found her body there doesn't mean she was killed there.
Ah, yes, that's possible.
If Angie wasn't killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities. We assumed that only council members could have killed Angie since her body was in her lab. But if she died somewhere else, then we can't suspect just the council members anymore.
So the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out of it?
I'm not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out. Well, I thought that was more likely from the start. So I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms.
Might have gone. Why did you check the empty rooms then?
The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
Did Angie have business in rooms?
It seems Kokichi's up to his usual misleading nonsense again.
I do lie a lot, and I could be lying right now too. But I'm pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie.
Angie left her lab in her home and headed to the room where she was killed. Is Kokichi's statement true or... Well, there's only way to find out from here.
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead.
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there. Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle!
I agree.
Obviously.
That's it. Angie went to that room to get a candle.
Yeah, for Kiki's wax play!
No. Angie was going to use it for the ritual. According to the Necronomicon, to resurrect the dead. Then, did she seek out a candle so she could burn the book?
That's right. There's nothing to start a fire with in Angie's lab. So she went to go get a candle from one of the empty rooms.
And that's when the culprit attacked her!
That's why there was dried blood underfloor.
Which means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was held. Bravo, Himiko. Well done for choosing that room for the seance. If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room. If that happened, no one would have discovered Angie's bloodstain under the floorboards.
That's right. Shuichi and I only checked under the floorboards when Tenko died.
Yep. All thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie. This must be a two-as will. Maybe magic.
It's neither.
Hold on. You're all acting as though you've proven that as fact already. You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room, and then moved to the lab? Then how do you explain the large amount of blood in the lab? It may be possible to carry a body, but blood cannot be moved.
I think she was still alive after the attack in the empty room. She was killed after she was carried to her lab.
That can only mean the culprit attacked her twice. I have some evidence for this shit.
This is it! The fatal wound was a cut to the back of her neck from a katana. But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma, and I think I know why. After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
I see. So that puddle of blood is from the killing blow. Ha! It's all clear now. Angie was attacked in the empty room, carried to her lab, and it was there that the culprit finished her off.
All clear. This is all clear. What are you all talking about? All clear? What is all clear? What are you? All clear? I will not back down.
What the heck? What the hell? Kyo at the second floor?
Sweet Korekio, calm yourself. Their words are all hollow. There is no meaning to any of them.
What the?
You must teach these ignorant children a lesson.
Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll teach them.
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn willies!
Not yet. Nothing is clear at all.
It's full of doubts, of mysteries, of a dense, impenetrable fog! Nothing is clear at all!
Oh, looks like we got a battle. Oh, Kyo running it back again with another.
Angie was attacked in the empty room first, and then carried into the research lab? Impossible! Impossible! That's nothing but an illusion! You intend to poison our minds with your delusions?
It's no delusion. Angie's 2 external wounds tell the story. After she was struck in the empty room, she was carried to the art research lab and then killed.
You say the culprit carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains. Even if you wiped them down later, there'd still be traces of evidence left behind. But there was no evidence anywhere, was there, Shuichi?
I'll cut through your words.
That was timing right there. Okay, I'll give it there.
There was evidence left at the scene. The bloody tape under Angie's body.
What?
It was wrapped around her head to stop the bleeding while she was being carried.
Bloody tape? Gonta didn't notice at all.
It was under the body. It's most likely evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of. But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it.
It must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt and ended up under her body.
Must have been Atua who did that for us.
Atua? How long are you going to keep that up?
Now we know most of the mystery behind Andy's murder.
I'm convinced there's only one person who could have killed Angie.
Theo. Also, this movie still the same like this. He doesn't speak shit.
It has to be you. It's you, Kyo. You killed Angie.
What the fuck? So it's true!
Me predicted that good, actually.
That was obvious. Such a boring, obvious answer.
Killed both of them. Why didn't you kill them?
In terms of pure logic, only one victim was necessary to win.
Why you killed them both?
I think one of the murders was an accident.
An accident?
That's right. It wasn't part of the plan.
Huh? Which one?
Murder that was an accident. Angie's.
That's it.
Angie's one's by accidental.
Angie's murder was an accident.
What? It wasn't an accident?
That's right. Kyo originally planned to kill someone with a seesaw trick. But while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in. So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
She just happened to walk in on the culprit setting up and was killed.
Then he should have just stopped there. He killed Angie. There was no reason for him to kill Tinko.
You only needed to kill one for this game. Killing 2 is pointless. If you get bonus points for killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
Why, Kyo?
You killed 2 of our friends.
What on earth are you talking about? No, I'm not the culprit. So, why is everyone looking at me like I am? Why? Why are they? Why is it?
Calm yourself, Korekio. Yes. You mustn't raise your voice. You mustn't stutter. You mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered. You mustn't look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
There he goes again. What the hell's wrong with him?
It almost seems like he's talking with someone. Someone? He's just talking to himself. And why the hell is he wearing lipstick?
That's my question.
No matter how loudly you protest, this is a trivial matter. I will never acknowledge your allegations. Not a single one of them.
So you see, there is no evidence that I killed Angie. No, I will not acknowledge it. I will only acknowledge facts, true events. I won't acknowledge fiction, mystery. I won't acknowledge your deductions or guesses.
Well said. Good job, Korekio.
Yes, thanks.
Creeps me the fuck out!
No evidence. There's no evidence that he killed Angie?
You're wrong. There is evidence.
By the way, I kind of forgot to mute the chill game music. I kind of was in a rush because I was grubbing on and I forgot. I was running a little late, so.
You do realize bluffs like that won't work, yes?
The weapon that was used to knock Angie unconscious in the empty room. That weapon tells us the whole story, Kyo.
That's not possible. I think you may have misunderstood. Apologize. Come on, apologize.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
The same thing, and just every chapter 3 is like this shit.
Apologize. Apologize, apologize. Apologize, 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 apologize.
This is the same shit from every chapter 3. First Celeste, now Mikan,
Seriously, what the hell's happening?
and now Kyo. I have no idea what's happening with Kyo, but I know what weapon he used on Angie. I have to prove it to him.
I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong.
Yes, I'm not the culprit.
So I have nothing to confess. I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong.
I'm not the culprit.
So I have...
Alright, okay.
Why must you force your delusions on us?
You're lying.
That's merely a delusion.
Well said, Korekio. To continue this debate is meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us?
There we go, we're doing good.
I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me.
Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
Apologize.
I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me.
Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
Apologize.
I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me.
Korekio speaks the truth.
such a sorry lot.
Apologize. Apologize.
Come on.
You have no proof that Correggio is the killer.
It ends here!
Ah, finish this off. Yeah, Kyo though, looking interesting though, I must say.
Kyo hit Angie with the same floorboard used in the seesaw trick.
I see. And how do you know the floorboard was a murder weapon?
There was a small patch of dry blood on the underside of the floorboard. Angie's blood? Blood that spattered there when the culprit struck Angie with the board. But that's not the only evidence that she was hit with that floorboard. There's also the bloodstain under the floor to consider. For that to be there, the floorboard must not have been in place at the time of the attack.
Good point. Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have splattered beneath it.
Kyo's earlier confession is further evidence that the floorboard was used.
How?
If the weapon used to hit Angie is the floorboard from the seesaw trick,
It means the culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie. I believe that while Kyo was setting up the seesaw, he was holding the board when Angie walked in.
And he cold-cocked her with the floorboard.
all you can do now is accept it. You even confessed to Tenko's murder already.
It's true. This is the truth.
Looks like we're almost at the end. All right, Shuichi, I'll leave the finale to you. Bring down the house.
Ichi, please, put an end to this. For Angie and Tenko's sake. End this class trial.
I understand. I'll go over everything one more time. Here, I want you to confess. No, I will force you to confess.
Well, confess. Well, he did confess about Tenko, but about Angie, different story. There we go. I know two of them are there. Wait, hold on. It's fine, it's fine. I kind of... Maybe all the way in the back. Hold up. Hold on, maybe it's something here. Okay, this could be a problem. Okay, hold on, I'm trying to figure this out. Gotta be some kind of clue. Oh, that worked. Love that thing. Hold on, I gotta find it.
This is the truth of the
Here we
case.
go again.
Let's look back at the first murder. It was late last night. The culprit was in the empty room on the 4th floor. The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned. To use the floorboard as a seesaw, they had to cut the crosspiece supporting it. The plan was to make the same preparations for all 3 empty rooms. This would divert suspicion away from the culprit and whoever picked a room. To cut the crosspieces, they needed a saw. I imagine they got one from the warehouse. They were planning to cut the crosspieces in all 3 rooms. However, when the culprit was working on the middle room, the unexpected happened. Angie walked into that room and saw the culprit making their preparations. She needed some fire for the ritual and had gone to the room for a candle. At that point, the culprit had not finished the setup and was just cutting crosspieces. Angie might not have concluded that it was tied to some kind of murder plan. But now that Angie had seen it, the culprit couldn't use the seesaw trick. Any other person might have just given up, but not our culprit. The culprit took the floorboard they loosened and struck the unsuspecting Angie in the head. The culprit did not want to give up on their plan and had to improvise. They wrapped duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding. Then they picked up her unconscious body and carried her to a research lab. While she was unconscious, the culprit hurried to tie up this loose end. But because they were in a hurry, they made a crucial oversight. They didn't notice the duct tape had peeled off and was under Angie's body. Without that evidence, we may never have figured out the culprit's trick. Carrying the supplies they needed, the culprit returned to the ultimate art lab. Locked the front door from inside. And took out the katana they brought from their own lab. They then stabbed Angie in the back of the neck, finally killing her. Then, to further confuse us, the culprit attempted to make a locked room mystery. First, they used rope from the warehouse and hung 4 effigies upside down. There were 2 reasons for this: to overwhelm the room with an occult atmosphere, and the other was the key to locking the room. The culprit stuck the katana into Kaede's effigy near the rear entrance. And spun the effigy around to twist up the rope. After enough turns, the culprit let go and headed for the rear door. Once released, the effigy began spinning, and the gold leaf katana with it. The handle of the katana then hit the sliding lock, locking the door. A difficult trick, but remember that the lock was so loose it moved at the slightest touch. The culprit also would have had the opportunity to attempt it many times. Once complete, the door was locked, but the duct tape was left behind. Perhaps the culprit noticed it, but by that point, it was too late. The room was sealed. There was no way for them to get back inside. Then, this morning, we opened up the room and discovered Angie's body. But the culprit wasn't finished. They wanted one more murder. To do that, they manipulated us into performing this seance. Of the 3 empty rooms, the middle one was chosen for the seance. I was invited by Kokichi to take Kibo's place in the seance. Tenko volunteered to be the medium, but she never imagined it would get her killed. To perform the seance, the culprit claimed they needed something for Tenko. A small stone that Himiko had brought from the courtyard. Tenko, at the culprit's request, bowed her head until it was touching the stone. That position was instrumental in making sure the murder went as planned. Next, Kokichi and I placed the iron cage over Tenko in the middle of the magic circle. The culprit then volunteered to drape the white cloth over the iron cage. We didn't realize it at the time, but that was a deliberate decision by the culprit. They needed to set up the murder weapon that was used to kill Tenko. While they were covering the cage with a cloth, they secretly placed the sickle. Finally, 4 of us placed the wooden statue on top of the cage. The culprit used the weight of the statue to keep the murder weapon in place. After the preparations were complete, we began the seance. In complete darkness, we each stood in one corner and sang the Caged Child song. When the song finished, the soul of the dead was supposed to enter the medium. But our culprit had another plan, to commit a murder in the darkness. Right after we started singing, the culprit began making their way toward Tenko. It would have been quite difficult to do in total darkness, but our culprit had a guide. They used the lines of the magic circle drawn with salt. The culprit felt for the salt and used it to guide them along. And when the culprit reached the center of the circle, they found the floorboard that had its crosspiece cut off the night before. Then lifted up their foot and stomped down hard on the floorboard. The floorboard lifted up like a seesaw and pushed Tenko's body up toward the ceiling of the cage. Tenko was stabbed in the back of the neck by the sickle on the top of the cage. She was killed right before our eyes, and we didn't even see it. After committing the crime, the culprit followed the salt back to their corner. Finished the ritual and had us light the candles. We followed the culprit's directions and removed the equipment used for the seance. And discovered Tenko's body. While we were all focused on the body, the culprit picked up the sickle and dropped it under the floor through the hole in the corner of the room. Ironically, the final step of the murder was unwittingly carried out by us. The culprit had planned the murder so that we would unintentionally destroy some evidence. That evidence was the magic circle that the culprit used to navigate in the dark. However, the culprit didn't know that Kibo had taken a picture. He really saved us. Without that, we wouldn't know what changes were made to the circle. But now we know for certain, and we know the culprit drew the magic circle. Korekyo Shinguchi, the ultimate anthropologist. You're the culprit behind these murders.
I expect that to be long a lot. To be honest. But yeah, here we go.
That's where my detective work leads us. It all fits.
Sweet Korekyo. There are times when it's necessary to admit defeat. Admit? Yeah. Okay.
So you finally admit you did it.
Unfortunately. Yes. Yes. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. My one regret, my only regret, was not being able to make 100 friends.
100 friends?
It was my dream to make 100 friends. Oh, it's so unfortunate! I was so close to 100!
What are you talking about? I do not understand a word of this.
Who gives a fuck? Let's vote for this kooky bastard and be done with this already! Roger that! One voting time! Coming up!
The heart racing excitement as
The heart-racing excitement!
As the blackened and the spotless finally face off.
It's voting time!
Damn.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. see the result. Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Oh, to be honest, that didn't take long as I expected, honestly. I'm gonna be honest. The closing somehow got B rank. I didn't expect that to be that long as I expected, but okay. Wow, seriously? You're correct, yeah?
Absolutely
Amazing! This is the third correct verdict in a row.
all right.
If you manage to get 12 correct verdicts in a row, you'll proceed to the bonus round. How's this gonna last that long?
For now.
It's finally over.
No.
Not yet. I hadn't heard his answer yet. Kyo, why? Why did you kill Angie and Tenko?
Right.
Yeah, he need no need to kill them both, no matter what motive he had.
Oh?
Motive?
Hey,
Did your motive have something to do with the transfer student who was resurrected? That was amazing. Even if it did, though, how did that trigger a murder?
Hey,
Don't tell me. Were you actually scared of the resurrection riddle, Kyo? I almost said, what is it, Kyo? I never said I was scared. The resurrection ritual had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it? Because we're friends. I'll tell you. I never once believed in the ritual. I would never kill someone over such a silly thing as that.
What?
So, it has nothing to do with the motive.
Yeah?
Then, why?
Yes.
For the one that I love.
There is someone that I love.
From the bottom of my heart. Someone so dear. Someone I longed for. Ooh.
I love her with all my heart. And she loves me with all her heart. Yes, we vowed an endless love to each other, forever bound by fate. None can come between us. We are bound by an intense love, no matter what anyone says.
what?
Do you count that as... Nah, I think that's a part of the game. Bragging about your perfect love life. Fuck you. Some of us aren't that lucky. So, you see this lover of yours, you have to escape.
Don't tell me.
That's why you killed Angie and Tenko. But why did you need to kill both? If you asked if I did to escape this place, my answer would be... No!
Wonderful.
Because I have no need to escape this place. The one I love is inside. Inside?
Wait!
Don't look at me! I'm not his lover!
yeah.
Calm down. No one would want a disgusting shit stuff a bitch like you anyway.
Curse Blush!
What? Theo, what is it? Who's this person you love?
Hey,
Is it really one of us? When I say inside, I do not mean inside this academy.
You see,
I mean inside me.
Sister.
Yes, one I love it lives inside me, my dear sister. Sister?
Wait!
Don't look at me! I'm not his sister.
Right?
Well, duh. If you were his sister, he would have killed himself already.
Wait!
Your sister? But did you say she was your love?
Whatever is the matter?
Yeah. It is not that difficult. My sister is my lover. The hell?
I loved her so deeply. And she loved me so deeply. The fact that we were siblings meant nothing to us. They called it forbidden love. But none could stop the love we shared. Oh, how I long for my sister's warmth. The only time I felt at peace was when I was enveloped in my sister's warmth.
You had sex or some shit?
For my beloved sister.
That I had to.
Always messing
You
around.
had to escape from here, right?
No.
No, I had to kill for her.
Huh?
What?
Sister.
Was very sickly. She was always in and out of the hospital ever since she was attacked. Because of that, she didn't have many friends. She's always seemed so lonely.
However,
Even if I could be her little brother and her lover, I couldn't be her friend. So I thought I'd find her some friends. Friends for my dear sister.
huh?
Deceased?
Do you
Her
understand?
sister is now a ghost, so her friends should be ghosts too, right?
For my beloved
For
sister.
sister's sake, I killed many to send her 100 friends. They were all wonderful people, worthy of being sister's friends.
Huh?
What?
Incomprehensible.
This is too impossible to understand. Too impossible.
Sister.
Sister is very happy.
Yes.
Yes, Kurikyo. I am happy thanks to you. I am not lonely.
What?
Could it be that the lipstick version of Kyo is...
I am Korekio's older sister.
Thank you for looking after my little brother.
What?
What the hell?
Yes.
After I lost my beloved sister, I was so distracted, I nearly went mad. But sister came to save me.
I am pleased.
She visited me during one of my scenes and stayed inside me.
Sister.
Now I can see her whenever I want. I'm never lonely.
Korekio.
That's wonderful, Korikyo. Your love made the impossible possible.
Are you serious?
Is this really a spirit?
I told you.
Just delusional. What a sad girl who can't even believe in the power of love. Wow, even on Valentine's Day, that's fucked up.
Ew.
Either way, he's totally out of his mind. I mean, he killed for a dead chick. You said you killed a lot already, right? So, it wasn't just the two you killed here.
What was that?
Seems like he was already crazy before he got here.
Because
You didn't kill to escape from here. That wasn't your purpose from the get-go. You just wanted to slaughter a bunch, huh?
Unacceptable.
Do not make me out to be some bloodthirsty indiscriminate killer. I only kill girls who I think are worthy of being sister's friend. Whoa, man, that is fucked up, bro.
Huh?
Weak girls? I see. So when we decide on who should be the medium, said it would work best with a girl. I spent my time evaluating all the girls here.
Wonderful.
And besides Maki and Mio, they were all worthy. All worthy of being sisters' friends. All worthy?
Why, you?
Hey, how come I'm not included? I mean, not like I care.
Then,
The second victim could have been me. Tenko died in place of me.
Excellent.
Himiko would have been a great, but Tenko volunteered made me so happy. Her noble, earnest heart made her a perfect friend for a sister.
Wonderful.
She infiltrated the students' council to protect Himiko.
Huh?
Huh? Infiltrate? Really?
But
How did you... It was obvious to me. I have studied many people. Yes,
can this
she
be?
stood up against the darkness of the school all by herself. All of her beloved friends.
Beautiful.
I was so touched by that. Wonderful. She was the perfect friend for sister. I can't understand why you didn't like her, Himiko. Though I was planning on having you become sister's friend too, eventually.
No way!
What? You do that all for? Wow. You did all that just to kill? Were you to go that far? That's pretty impressive. You were interested in the cage child just so you could use it to kill someone, right?
Let's see.
It interested me to use it for all promises, of course, but more than that.
For my beloved sister.
I wanted to kill your sister. You cannot deny that overpowered feeling. Oh no, Kaito's kinda not feeling good.
Are you okay?
Kaito, are you okay? You look kinda pale. Don't worry about it. Well, let's focus on Kyo right now. Allow me to explain, no. I did not plan to kill both of them. I knew I would have plenty of chances after escaping this place.
However...
Angie walked in on me preparing and I ended up killing her a different way. So I figured I may as well kill someone else too. After all, it would be a shame to just waste the science trick I prepared.
What is that?
You're talking like you killed her just because you could? No, not just because I could. I was sending another friend to sister.
Correctio.
You're such a thoughtful little brother. But it was bad to get greedy.
Oh dear.
You're right. Because of that, now I can't send 100 friends to sister. Do you understand now? Those were the circumstances of Korikyo's crime. You don't understand? This is all too impossible for me to understand.
Why?
That's right. Killing 2 friends for your dead sister.
But how?
That's wrong. So wrong. Oh, don't get so worked up. There's something I learned after a sister's death.
Do not worry.
Death only changes a person's form. The soul lives on as a ghost.
That's right.
Oh, good. Oh, sorry. Even though I'm a ghost now, I am always by Korikyo's side.
Sister.
Thank you, sister. I love you. Cut it out already!
What was that?
I don't understand anything you're saying. Nothing's making sense. It's not fair. Why did Angie and Tenko have to die for something so unfair?
Well,
Because death is unfair.
and another.
All deaths are unfair deaths. Why do you think news stations get such high ratings when they're reporting about death? Because everyone likes unfair deaths.
Maybe.
Well, if you look at it like that, the whole killing game embodies that philosophy, right? Give high school students forced to play a killing game. Man, if people were watching this, they would get a kick out of it. If people were watching this.
Shut up!
Knock off this bullshit! Only sick fucks would enjoy watching this.
You got me.
Hell yeah! If I wasn't in this killing game, I would have so much fun watching.
So then...
The nature of this killing game is yet surrounded in mystery. But my role in it is over. I have finished my explanation to you friends.
Sister.
I think I shall go and see her now. My beloved sister.
Sister.
I was unable to send her 100 friends. But at least I can see her again now.
Correctio.
It's alright, Junko. Come to me.
Oh.
Looks like you're already prepared. Now then, let's get started.
It's punishment time!
Huh?
Punishment time?
Sister.
My beloved sister. Long last, I'll finally get to see you again.
That's right.
Yes. From now on, no one will try to stop us. We could be together without having to hide from our loves from others. Wait! Can't accept this!
Therefore,
Like I said, there's no such thing as a death that can be accepted.
from an anthropological...
Why do you think so many different cultures have funeral rites? Why do you think rumors of ways to resurrect the dead never cease?
Yes.
The living must find a reason, however, forced to accept death whenever it happens. When it happens. How can you come to terms with death also determines how you live, yes?
What was that?
That was the answer I reached. How about you? How will you live a life that faces death?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate aphrologist, Porkio Senbuchi. I think no, it's Yuki. I don't know.
I shall observe.
I will watch over you all as a ghost. As your friend, I will watch over you.
That's right.
It won't be just me and Korkio. All those who died will be watching. I'll be watching to see how you face the death on your friends.
Humanity is beautiful.
I'll be watching forever and ever.
It's punishment time!
What? What the hell did I witness of Kyo? Bro, like, what the... Like, shit, man. Well, that was kind of a lot of anti-step. Anyways, Kyo's punishment time. Here we go. That would have been a better background, to be honest. But damn, he died as a ghost? Never knew that could happen. What?
How gory!
No! Damn! Why? Oh, he committed a suicide! I forgot about Monodam. No, Monodam, my favorite.
How can this
What the?
be?
To think, my cute child commit suicide.
Yay!
It's so cute. It's so freaking cute that he would kill himself just because he couldn't get along. Monodam committed suicide. Had I known this would have happened, I would have been nicer to him. The only reason Monodam obsessed over getting along was because of everyone but me bullied him.
That's right.
Yes, other Monocubs drove him to suicide, but not me.
Hey,
Hey, who's Monodam?
Eh?
Huh? You already forgot? That's kind of scary.
well now.
Well, it looks like another class trial has wrapped up without incidents, so I'm going to take back this here Necronomicon. Seems like a waste, though. You sure you don't want to use it? You guys should have brought someone back to life and added them to your roster. Shut up! How long are you gonna keep talking about that?
I told you.
Ignore him. The whole resurrection ritual is obviously a lie. He's trying to shake us mentally to get us to panic.
What's the point?
I'm assuming you'll think another murder will happen if you do that, right? Who can say? What a waste. If none of you were gonna use it, you should have let me have it. And I can resurrect one of my dead siblings. Which one? Well, I don't know. They were all pretty terrible, actually. Wait, do one of them us died? I could've sworn it's just the two of us this whole time.
Oh yeah.
It's too bad you missed a chance to raise the dead. That's what you get for doubting me. Too bad.
So long. Farewell.
Even now, he still talks about raising the dead.
Always messing
Oh,
around.
man, this is stupid. People believe in us, it's up to them, but living people should have had to suffer because of the dead.
Of course.
The living are more precious than the dead, no matter what. That's not something a coward like you should say. Shut up. Leave me alone.
But
There is one thing that this case taught me. Thought there was a god watching over us, but there isn't after all. Not in this academy. Yeah. Right.
You're right.
Well, that's why we have to work together, right? Face it together. Our ultimate talents are the best weapons we have.
Gonta do his best.
And Golden do his best to keep everyone safe. Golden want to protect everyone. But your talent is ephemerology. I don't want Suichi to use his ultimate talents anymore. I'm getting sick of class trials.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, your talent as an assassin is way more trouble. When are you going to use that, huh?
okay,
I'll work hard until everyone trusts my ultimate talent.
that's right.
It may not be possible now, but I'll put it in the effort so everyone can trust me. I won't run away anymore. I want to survive and escape this place with everyone. Maki? I see. I wonder how long that will last. What if your true calling as a killer shows? Don't understand her. Maki rolls one of my sidekicks.
Got a minute?
I remember being your sidekick. Also, didn't I tell you to stop calling me Maki roll? Oh, you guys are so close now? This must be a powerful bond of friendship. But I would have preferred it to happen sooner, especially not after losing 7 people. You're right. Only 9 people left now. Well, what did you know? The dumbass can do basic math. That's right, 7 pieces of shit have been flushed away and only 9 remain.
Actually,
By that calculation, doesn't that mean you won the pieces?
But
Just 9 of us?
Well, you know.
Humans are like weeds. 2 numbers to count. 7 of us dead doesn't even mean much in the end. That's totally what the hardness robot is thinking, right? Right.
Rude.
No, I am not thinking that. Your bladder robophobia is simply excusable.
But you know,
But hey, none of us gave up, right? I know we're all gonna escape. I'm not gonna rely on God's spirits or the dead.
I believe in you.
Just you guys.
okay.
Taito,
Well, of course.
you're right. Those of us who remain can start over.
Hey,
Hold up, Keyboy needs to apologize to everyone who for the whole student council thing. And there's only one kind of apology that I'm willing to accept.
how exciting!
Yank your head off and smash it onto the ground with all of your strength. Got that?
No way.
I have never heard such an intense form of apology. It seems like everything is settled for now. Even though we're missing... Himiko.
You all right?
Himiko? You okay? Anything Gonta can do to help, you can tell Gonta.
Hey,
I think we should let her have some space for now. That might be the best for her.
okay.
I remember how I felt.
Oh.
Oh, Gonta understand.
You're so dumb.
God, Himiko is such a liar.
Huh?
Because I'm a liar.
Personally, I don't think lies are exactly a bad thing. Let's face it, you wouldn't have any free will if the world has comprised with just the truth.
But
Even then, I don't think it's good to lie to yourself, you know.
right?
What are you saying? Think about Himiko's feelings a little.
nuh-uh.
I only said that because I thought about it. Hope you have a good rest of the night, buddy. Goodbye. And now, Tylina. All right. Thanks so much for coming in, Tylina. See you later, man.
Because
Himiko has been lying to herself about her own feelings, so she's been holding back.
hey,
Hey, what are you repressing? Why are you trying so hard to hold back? What? Hold back? Tenko, Angie, I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely. Without you two. But I gotta survive. I still can't go to where you are. But I'm lonely. I'm so alone without the both of you. Himiko.
Damn it.
Himiko cried for a long time. She cried as she was releasing all the emotions she had bottled up inside. Before we knew it, as if lured by her doing so, we began crying. Himiko. Dude, why is that so familiar to a One Piece picture right there? What the hell? Flips, are you still here? No, I don't think he's here. The tears were shed. I can't even describe it. We were crying about how we had been through and what was to come. Sadness, hatred, frustration. Oh hey, Discord! Anger, love, tears filled with emotion. But at the very least, they weren't tears of submission. They were tears to push us forward. After a while, Himiko finally calmed down. However,
Is she hard to carry, Gonta?
No, she fine.
She's sleeping very peacefully.
She's all tuckered out after crying. Robots sleep well after leaking their oils too, right?
I've told you many times that I do not use oil as my...
But wow, that really surprised me. She passed out as soon as she stopped crying.
Yeah, but she looks so peaceful sleeping like that.
She probably felt better after letting it all out, don't you think? Yeah, I hope so.
Then Gonta carry Himiko to her room.
Make sure you focus real good on your back, you hear me? You'll need that focus if you want to feel her little mosquito bites poking ya!
There's no way he'd do such a thing. Gonta is a gentleman after all.
while we were heading back to the dorms, I suddenly noticed Kaito had stopped in his tracks. Kaito? What's wrong? Oh, nothing. I just wanted to get some night air. Don't worry about me. Go on ahead.
Huh?
You sure?
Well,
Anyways, don't do something like this again, okay? If you just like scary things, then you should have said so earlier. I thought you were... You worry about me? Yeah, worried about your stupidity. Still hadn't warmed up to me, huh?
But
Maybe not. But I feel like the walls we had up are coming down a little, you know. Perhaps those walls were her enemies. But since she doesn't want to wait anymore.
Got it.
Yeah, sounds like me.
okay.
Yeah, maybe. But you sound like you're bragging, Kaito. But like I said, I'm gonna get some air before I go back. You can go on ahead.
Okay.
Sure. Got it. See you tomorrow.
Got it.
Yeah, see you tomorrow, man. After our goodbyes, I returned to my dorm room. I didn't know what was going on with Kaito. Uh-oh, Kaito!
Damn it. I don't have time to be dying. I still haven't gone into space yet. Damn it. No way am I gonna die here. No way.
Oh, Kaito's getting not feeling good. At least he made it to the end of chapter 3 at least. At least we made it to the chapter 3 at least, so it didn't take 4 hours for once. Yay! Although that was because of a plot twist, that's why. A few days
Hey
ago,
there. Guess I don't have to introduce myself, huh?
we're at Taro?
I get that this is probably pretty confusing seeing yourself like this. Guess I should start from the beginning. That's the way it is. Now, Monokuma probably already told you this, but just in case. This killing game will continue until there are only 2 people left. Now, the important part of that rule is that... Oh, there is one more thing. Well, the truth is, this isn't your first. Anyone who finds out who you are is gonna come for you. So watch your back. Trust no one. And never forget. You wanted this killing game. So you have to win, no matter what. No matter what.
What the hell? The hell is that about? Some kind of BS or something? But, okay. Morning after the 3rd class trial. After waking up from Monokuma's announcements, I headed to the dining hall, as always. Morning, everyone. Yeah, good morning. Good morning. There's a dark mood in the air at the dining hall today. That's to be expected with what we've been through. In a situation like this. I don't see how we can possibly say enthusiastic. I don't know how you say that. I guess how you say it or something, I guess. Well, with 2 exceptions.
Yo!
What's wrong, bro? You're not gonna eat? If you don't eat, then Goto will eat you instead, Suichi. He'll eat me? Don't you mean my breakfast?
You know...
Speaking of Goto, where is he? I hadn't seen him this morning. He's not here yet. He's probably still sleeping. This atmosphere is heavy. Evan's really taking a mental beating.
Hey!
You guys have no energy? You need to look alive. You're all still teenagers.
Huh?
Kimiko?
Okay.
Your good mornings are too quiet. It's because you're so quiet that you feel down. Mew!
Hey!
That'll make you just sigh louder.
Weirdo.
Weird. I thought you'll be the most depressed out of all of us. Of course. I'm depressed. This is the most depressed I've been in all my 2 million years.
What is this?
Oh, 200 million years?
But
Being depressed won't help those who died rest in peace. Tenko and Angie too. If I stay depressed, they won't be able to rest in peace either.
okay.
So in order to make their deaths having meaning, I decided to live my life with positivity. So anyways, please take care of the new me.
Come on, man.
You're out of breath already. You're going full speed right out the gate.
Yeah.
But it's just like Himiko said. Those of us left here need to look into the future and live for all that are safe.
Right?
Yeah, let's cheer up and work hard. This game is just getting started.
Huh?
Game?
Oh?
Huh? Isn't that what we were talking about? Ugh. But now there's less people. I might be the next victim.
Wow.
So exciting. But I definitely don't want to die. Well, I guess that's the same for everyone else.
Always messing around.
You're still saying crap like that at a time like... Just then the door to the dining hall bar pushed open and... Gota, isn't it?
this big problem.
Everyone, this is serious.
No.
Oh no, the colossal high school girl is on the other side of the wall, isn't she?
Oh,
Okay, maybe not that serious, but Gonto went to courtyard before coming here.
Could it be...
Graffiti was more added to it?
Hmm.
Yeah, more letters added.
Huh?
I'm not sure what it's trying to spell. The swords? Or maybe this world.
Wait,
What about the world? Does it mean... Is there some crazy story going on? It's probably just graffiti, right? We should ignore it.
No.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Do you want to die?
Why? Do you want to die?
Huh?
What? Alright, that's just a habit of hers. My heart skips a beat every time.
Because...
Down here takes credit for it, right? But now there's more added to it. It must have some meaning.
You know,
But seriously, none of us here wrote it. If this is a prank, you better speak up.
But
But Gold stumbled onto the writing by coincidence, right? If it was a prank, then they would have done it in a more obvious spot, not in the grass. There's nothing more depressing than an unnoticed prank.
oh, I see.
It's like a titty no one wants to fold. Oh, okay. Well, it's just been Gonto writing it, since he was the first one to find...
don't I never do that?
Gonto never make trouble for everyone. It's ungentlemanly. What is that writing? More and more gets added. Who's doing it? What does it mean? Well, I don't really get it, but maybe it's some kind of clue.
Well done.
Thanks for the report, Gonta.
Hmm.
Gonta just glad to help.
Oh yeah.
Gonta want to even help, even little. Tell Gonta if you need help with something, okay?
okay.
Got it. Let you know if I want you to punch someone.
Wait,
No, you don't get to tell Gonta what to do anymore.
Gonta.
Yeah, Gonta learned a lesson after insect meet and greet.
Yeah.
Boring! Now Monokuma this time? Oh no, my ears are burning! Are you guys talking about me again? You must love me?
Yay!
Are you getting dizzy from that face I make when I concentrate that really hard?
actually,
Your face? It's always the same, isn't it?
yeah.
Never mind that. You guys are probably eager for it, right? My prize, that is. Right? You guys can't live without getting the prize right now, right? That's what I thought. So I brought a prize.
Rise and shine, Earth sign.
Only 2 monocubs.
Rise and shine, Earth sign.
Huh? What's an earth sign?
Hmm.
Oh my. Forgetting your catchphrase is like the kiss of a death for a mascot, you know? Because I'm a mascot, get it?
Not that.
That wasn't even a joke. There was no setup, punchline, no nothing. By the way, who's the pink stuffed pig, and why is she talking to me? Why is she talking to me? Oh, that's some bullshit. Yep, my car.
Toro's head is busted. One solid whack should make him remember.
Ouch! Where am I? Where's Kaoru?
What? Your character's completely different now.
Pops, my family, and you. Thank you for loving me.
Come on, remember already.
They're so freaking cute.
There's Aldor. I could watch him forever.
No.
I had about enough of them.
Hey,
Hey, give us some love and 2. I want my reward already. When you get that so friendly with Monokuma Kokichi.
now then.
Okay. This prize this time is...
Ta-da! The legendary Levy Stone, the priceless Octo Brush, and a card key, which just so happens to be the motive too.
Motive?
Hey,
Did you say motive?
Yeah.
Yep, this mysterious card key is your next motive.
Oh, nice!
The classic carrot and stick approach. No one can work a carrot or a stick like that.
Aww.
Screw your carrot and your stick. Give me whips and chains all the way.
You know,
Card key is the motive? What does that even mean? So that new area you can open with the card key is where the real motive is? That's a secret. Why don't you use it if you're so curious?
Please wait.
No, we shouldn't. If you want to prevent another murder from happening. Yoink, I'll take that card key then. Kokichi used his little body to his advantage to took the card key from Monokuma?
No can do that!
What that Monokuma motive? What if another murder happened? I wouldn't mind that at all, you know?
Huh? What? Because?
Because this is the killing game and we're the players. Plain and simple. Why wouldn't the players play the game?
don't screw around.
Quit screwing around and just give it to us.
No way.
No thanks. See ya.
That's enough.
Hey, wait up. Kokichi ran out of the dining hall, pursued by Kaito.
Unbelievable.
Running in the halls isn't normally allowed, but I suppose boys will be boys.
Yeah.
Also, I forgot to mention this, but I hid another flashback light somewhere. I wonder what memories you'll uncover next. Happy hunting!
So long. Farewell.
What so long farewell means? I forgot that too! Come on, let's go!
So long. Farewell. Wait.
What should we do? Kokichi and Kaito are gone.
I'm worried.
We cannot leave Kokichi alone with that card key motive.
But
But aren't you curious about the flashback light too?
That's true.
Perhaps we should all search together and look for Kokichi as well.
Well,
That's a good idea, but let us look for Kokichi while you focus on the search.
logical.
Right now, we need your skills as a detective, Suichi.
Then,
Right. In that case, let me hold on to that. I'll look around again. Suichi's grown up. He's become so reliable. Now that you're so respectable, I'll let you pet me if you want.
actually,
Oh, I see. So Suichi gets that honor. Suichi is so amazing. Gonto want to be useful to everyone too.
It's okay.
Don't worry, when the time comes, we'll use your body as a meat shield. Okay, Gonto's hope time comes soon.
no.
You shouldn't hope that it doesn't come. Okay, where to begin? I'll search for a place to use these mysterious items. Well, in that time of day, that means we're done with the stream for today. Well, we're kind of done here, honestly, since we're finished here, so... I say next episode, we're going to explore the remainder of Chapter 4 from here. Parts of Chapter 4 where free time happens. So yeah, guys, I think that'll be a wrap-up for Danganronpa today. What's that? Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, so where were we again? Oh yeah. So we're gonna be ending it here for today. We're gonna B3. That was unfortunate trial for Kyo. He did confess after all. And surprisingly, Miyu got it right this whole time. What a mad lad, Miyu. But yeah, with that said, guys, that's it for tonight's stream. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I mean, I guess I'll check who's live and see who we got. Why are we at it? But before we do, let me put the Discord and Twitter in. Alright, here's both the links. I want to see if he's live. Hmm. I don't know, honestly. I mean, I could feel like I could just get this raid and maybe just... Hmm. Then again, is he still going? I hadn't raided him yet since I don't think I haven't raided this before yet, or at all. You get like multiple raids today. I don't know. I kind of have no idea, honestly, but maybe to tell you the truth, maybe I might stop here. No, I mean, just skip the raid, maybe. I'll probably maybe just skip the raid for today. I think I won't. Yeah, I think I'll just not raid any. I won't raid tonight this time. We'll probably just skip the raid, and tomorrow we'll find a raid target from here. So yeah, we're just gonna end it here. Nope, no raid tonight, guys. Tomorrow we'll be raiding. No, we should. So it's just we're just gonna end it here from here. So with that said, tomorrow will be Hive, of course, on Minecraft, and Saturday will be the Splatfest. So Friday is starting the Splatfest, but I'm not doing Splatfest on the stream. Fuck it. Because why? Fuck that. I'm doing Hive. So I'm doing Hive today. Fuck you, Splatfest. You hear me? I'm doing that Saturday. I'm saving it for Saturday. That's instead. And I mean, I could do Saturday night game for Splatfest. That could be my plan. I think that could be the idea. So yeah, I think Saturday might just get changed at 6 p.m. probably. So just be on the heads up for that for Saturday. It's kind of like a maybe from here. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. And yeah, if I did forget to turn off the chill music, the chill gaming, I forgot to, because I was in a rush at that point, so I didn't expect chill gaming music to be on. So yeah, that was kind of my bad on that one. So yeah, but it's all right. I'm pretty sure none of the people would care. It's very low. But anyways, guys, that's it for today's stream. We will see. I will be ending it here. No raid tonight. We're just gonna end it here. And with that said, thanks for watching the live stream. Remember, be sure to leave a comment, like the comment, subscribe, more content on this channel. Until then, I will see you guys next time with some Hive. But that said, I'll be signing out for tonight. So yeah, have a good night, rest of your night, my troopers.